What's going on, guys? Logan from My Dear Reptiles. I'm here with Gustavo, and I'm just here with the results of our little first trial with him. He actually pooped last night, and he actually gained 8 grams off of the 15-gram mouse. So there's our first little piece of data. So next time we go around feeding, I'm gonna do a few more snakes. Not gonna do all of them, that's just gonna be way too much data. So yeah, that leaves us with 53% retained for that meal. So speaking of food, let's get on to some of our girls and boys that are actually growing quite a bit. Okay, so first off is our girl Sylvia. She's our Super Mojave, and she came to us about a little over a month ago, and we got her at right around 300, I want to say like less than 350 but more than 300, somewhere in there, and now she is at 5'11". She is just really she's growing really quickly. She's not really showing like fat signs. She's still a healthy size, but she is really packing it on. So yeah, on to the next one. Alright, so the next two are actually from the first vlog that we have ever filmed, where we visited Mike from Always Evolving Pythons and bought that vision rack right there. We had the Super Pastel here and the Bell Pastel right here. We got them both around 200 to 250 grams. I believe she was at 220 and she was at 240. And she just pooped and she is at 390. And this one, I believe, is yet to poop, but she is at 445. So yeah, some big gains in our little girls. The next little girl we got here is Nestle. She is the nicer of the chocolates, and she's actually just about to shed. We got her at the same time as Sylvia, the Super Mojave, and she was originally the little sister. She came in at 280 grams, while the other one came in at 405, I want to say, and she is now at 550, and she is really solid. So yeah, definitely a great eater. Next is our little boys. We have our banana jigsaw here, which is Mojave Pin, and he is coming in at 515. We originally got him at right around 300 grams a couple months ago. And then the same case is with Jack. We've had him for close to 2 months, if not a little bit more, and he is now at 540. And Diego here we got at 350 not even 2 months ago, and he is now at 560. So these little guys are growing up, and actually Peanut and Diego are part of the breeding team as of right now, because they've popped plugs and they continue to eat, so they're going to continue to breed. However, Jack here, the one who we've been waiting for since we got him, still has not popped a plug. Alright, so on to the next one. Alright, so none of the boys wanted to go back in their cages, so they're going to stick around for the rest of this little vlog. And this is actually Jack's future girlfriend. This is Sweetie. We got her originally at 700 and I want to say 90 grams, and we got her to eat the first week, which brought her to it's a Peanut, which brought her over 800, and she kind of stood there for a long time, and she didn't want to eat for us for about a month, a little bit more than that. And just recently, within the last month, she has shot back up, and she had just tipped over a kilo, so she is at 1,012, I believe. So yeah, we're excited to get her started as soon as he's ready. Next one I'm not bringing out because she just did not seem to want to be messed with. She's ovulated and we don't know exactly how close she is to laying, and she just wanted to be left alone, so I wasn't going to bother her. But it is our Black Pastel girl here. We got her at 750 grams just around 2 months ago, somewhere between like a month and a half and 2 months. And we got her at 750 grams, and in between how good of an eater she is and her now being egg bound, she is at 1250, so good for her. Case of one that's ovulated and didn't want to be messed with is our girl that we got from Mike not too long ago. It was the first time we ever actually met Mike, and we were getting these black ones, this black rack right here actually, and that is our Bumblebee girl Allie. She has never said no to a meal ever. We got her just short of 700 grams, and she is now over 1,000 grams. And she has been with Peanut, our man here, So we're looking to get some banana Mojave, pinstripe, pastel spiders out of that. That would be all 5. Alright, on to the next one. So it wouldn't be a video about weight gain if I didn't show this guy, because he's almost doubled in weight in the past month. He went from 150 to now 275, and that is Tuco. He finally decided to grow after several months of having him. I've had him for 5 months. He is my original ball python, and he was stuck at 112 grams for a few months and just now decided to grow. But here is the original 4 juvenile boys, and they're all super friendly. Alright, so I couldn't have a video about weight without this guy. He is actually the biggest snake in our collection as a male. His name is Big Boy, rightfully so. He is our Mystic Potion male. When we first got him before breeding season, he was at 2,500 grams. Since then, he does not care about food at all. He's all about the women. And he's now shrunken down to just about 2,250 and pretty close to 2,300. But every time we tell somebody that we have a male at 2,500 grams, they always think that it's one of those things where we're exaggerating. But no, that's just how big this guy is. And he's not that old either. He was born in early 2011, and the old owner actually thought that he was a female, so he fed him like one of his females, trying to fatten him up, and he achieved just that. He figured out he was a male when he actually put him in with another male in with him, and he beat up the other snake. So he used him for 1 breeding season before really coming to the realization that he didn't need him anymore, and that's why we have him now. And he is so big that he goes down to mid-shin on me, while still having a little bit of curve into his body, and I'm 6'4". So he is a really big guy. And that brings up the question, what is the biggest male ball python you have ever seen? Because everywhere we see online, they say 2,500 grams. So it'd be pretty cool to think we have one of the biggest male ball pythons in our collection, even though we have a smaller collection like this at just on 78, 79 snakes. So yeah, tell us that in the comments, and we'll get on with the next snake. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Like if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already. We are doing the 100 subscriber giveaway right now. We are at 84 subscribers, so that's 16 away. I hope to get it by Monday, which is tomorrow, so may have to bounce that back a little bit. But as soon as we hit it, I'm going to film it that day, and then it'll be up the following day, and then I'll ship it out the next day. Alright. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.